to make this is going to be a double braided lei. Now I did make a video just the other day on how to make the single braided lei, so today I did get some requests to make the double braided one. So this is the single braided one. So I demonstrated how to make this kind of lei in the other video. So it's again just a regular braided lei, or braided ribbon lei that I have. So if you want to see how to make this, you can go ahead and check that video out. Now today I'm going to make the harder version. I'm going to make the double today. Now this is actually much harder to make. So if you are going to make this, I very much advise you to go ahead and watch that other video on how to make the single first, and then you can make the double. So you can see this is the single and this is how the double will look. Okay, so I'm going to be making the double today, and it's going to turn out like this. It's just different colors, but it'll be pretty much the same, just like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that. Now just like the other lei, so what happens is I have, instead of this lei you're using 2 ribbons, I'm going to be using 4 ribbons. And you want to make sure that if you're when you're making your first one, you can start off with maybe 4 different colors. That can sometimes help for you to not get confused, because there is going to be 2 separate piles. So I'm going to be using again 2 of the same color blue and then 2 of the same gold color today. So if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can use 4 different colors, and then that will make sure that you don't get the different strands mixed up. But for today, I'm just going to be using these 2 because I do need to make this for graduation. I have a school that's blue and gold, so I have to make that. Anyway though, what you're going to want to do is measure it about 6 inches or so, and you can make your tail there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and then you measure the other one around 6 inches and then make a knot there. Or what you're going to do is you're just going to make this little loose knot and then slip this in here, just like as in the other lei, and then tie it. And don't make it too tight, but that's pretty much what you're going to do. And what I like doing too, I didn't talk about it in the first video, but what I like to do is I make you can see this is the tail and this is the ribbon. I like to make the tails facing downward and then the long part facing up. But you can really work off anything. I'm just telling you that I prefer that. Now again, I'm going to do it for this one as well. Now you're going to do it the opposite. You're going to take the gold one, crimple it at 6 inches, then go ahead and tie the blue one at about 6 inches here. And then you're going to go ahead, slip this in here, and just tie the knot. And again, it doesn't have to be that of a tight knot because we are going to tighten it or undo it later. So you can, just to make sure that it's secure, sometimes you can undo it. If not, you might not have to. But anyway, we'll get to that later. So first things first is that here's your 2 ribbons. One's gold with a blue and one's blue with a gold. And again, if you're using 4 different colors, it's a lot less confusing. Anyway, what we're going to start off with is you can see that this is from the one that's on the left. Okay, wait. I'm going to switch this around. I'm going to go ahead and move this one to this side. Okay, I just switched the ribbons around. So if whatever color you want in the middle, so here, let me grab the lei. Whatever color you want in the middle, this either the silver or the green, or in this case the blue or the gold, you're going to want to use first. So I want to have the blue used first. Now just so you know, I didn't say too, is that you're going to want to cut your ribbon, so each ribbon at 6 yards. So again, 6 yards long to make, and each color. So altogether, you're going to need 24 yards of ribbon to make this sleigh. So when you buy your ribbon in bulk, it's really not that much. And I buy my ribbon in spools of 100 yards, so it's really not that much. But anyway, we're gonna take this long piece. So again, I like to start from my left side. I am left-handed, but you can just start on the side that you prefer. But to make it easier, I would say you start on your left, and then you match up these two knots, and go ahead and take the blue ribbon. So you can see from the left side, I'm taking this blue ribbon, and I'm gonna cross it over, and you're gonna have to try to hold them together here, and put it into this gold ribbon on the right, and then you're gonna want to pull the tail. So pull the tail, and it'll be something like this. Now again, you're not going to be able to control exactly how it is, but make sure that you keep it as close together as you can, and that's how that will be. Now next, put this gold ribbon, again from the left one, again from your left set, into the blue ribbon, and then pull that closed. So now you have something like this. Now it's gonna look like a mess, just like how this one is. It's gonna be very messy. You're not gonna think that this is how your lei is supposed to be. That's what I thought. My first one was a disaster because I thought that it was supposed to look nice already, and it's never gonna look nice at this stage. Just so you know that. So make sure that you keep all your ribbons kind of tight as you can, making sure that you have them all together like this. Now, what you're going to do next, here. For one thing, you can tie now these knots a little bit tighter, just so that they don't come undone, because I see some of my ribbon knots are getting undone. Okay. Anyway, just like this, you have your ribbons exactly how you want it, and now they're facing this way. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your blue ribbon here. Let's get this. You are going to put this blue ribbon. So now this is the ribbon, again from your left pile. So there's going to be one on your left and one on your right. So from your left pile ribbon, take this, go over and through this, and again pull. Oh wait, sorry, that is wrong. You are going to take your ribbon from your right side. So even me, I've made tons of these leis, and still sometimes I get confused. So take your ribbon from your right side, go ahead, cross it over, and go up and pull tight. And again, from your right side, take your ribbon on the right, put it up through this, and pull tight. Now, you're going to take your ribbons from the left now. So take your left ribbons up. You're always going to want to do the top one first. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to go back and forth, left, right, left, right. So here I'm going to put this gold ribbon from the left in there. Now again, you're going to want to be switching to be left, right, left, right. Here. So see, I'm holding it with my left hand now, and you can see how sloppy all of this looks, but it will look good in the end. So again, turn it to the left so that you always want these ribbons to be horizontal. And then you're going to take, again, you're going to put the opposite color of ribbon into there. So again, this is gold, so you're going to put the blue ribbon. And again, now that you're using your left hand, take your right ribbon, which is the one right here. go up into there and pull tight. Again, still this way. You're going to put your right ribbon right up there. You're making loops. So again, to know how to do this easier, make the single braided lei first, or the easy braided lei first, and then this one will come a lot easier to you once you know how to do that one. And again, this is quite confusing when you're using 2 colors. So if you want to go with 4 colors, you can go ahead and do that. But it is very possible to do it this way. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it all the time. So again, now I'm using my right hand. You're going to take your left ribbon, go up, always the top ribbon first. So when I say top, it's the one above in the, if you hold it horizontal, the one on the top. So I'm taking it, going up in here, and then pulling it tight. Now going down to the bottom one, taking the left ribbon, going up through the here, and then pulling it tight. Now it's gonna look always very bad, but you can, once you get a little bit, then you'll be able to see it's looking like the lei. So again, you can start going faster now. It's gonna start to get easier to you, and it's going to become simpler. It's just when you first start, you're gonna think it's really confusing, and you're not gonna know how to do this or that. But it's gonna come to you easier, and you'll be able to know how to, you know, which hand you're pulling this through, and you're going to make sure that everything is kept tight, and then you'll just get the hang of it. Again though, make sure if you're watching this to do the easy braided lei first, and then this one will be much easier for you to learn, because this one, when I did first learn it, it was quite confusing over a video like this. So, and again, if you want to use 4 ribbons, it'll look nicer. Or 4 different color ribbons, it'll make it look, or make it easier. So you can see this is how it's turning out. You can see it looked really, really bad when we're making it. And you can see up here, look how horrible that looks. But when you finish it, it will look like this. I know it looks like this also from the back. So it's really nice underneath as well as on top. And I'm going to go ahead, and this lei I would estimate I take probably an hour and a half, depending. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, or sometimes a little bit faster. I estimate around an hour and a half. Now I know the single braided lei, which is this one, I use the same colors. This only takes about half an hour. So if you're going to be making a lot of these, maybe for a whole class or something, go ahead and make the easy braided leis, and don't make the doubles. But if it's for someone special, maybe your kid or someone you're really close to, go ahead and make the double braided leis, because these are much nicer than the single braided leis. Or it's just up to you, but you can decide. And this again takes around an hour and a half, but you can do it watching a movie or something, and then it'll go by really quickly. So just make sure always that you do the 2 at a time, and make sure you keep on turning left, right, just so that you don't get confused. Because what happens sometimes is you'll go ahead and do this, and if you leave it like this, when you come back to it, you're not going to know which one you have to put the ribbon through. So make sure that you always do 2 at a time, so that you never get confused about which one you're going to do next. And you can see, you know that this is going to be held this way, and you're going to do this top ribbon first. So if you have any questions too, please leave them in the comments below, and then I can always maybe come back and do another video if you didn't understand. So I'm gonna finish this and come back. So now I'm back with my finished lei. You can see this is, I just tied the ends here into knots. Of course there's 4 ribbons, so just two from each side, and tied a knot, and 2 from each side, and then that's how you finish it off. And this is pretty much, and this is the finished lei. So you can see that it turned out pretty nice. It's evenly weaved. You want to make sure that that's how it turns out. Also, if you look at it kind of closer, there might be a few that maybe are a little long or something like that, and some are a little bit shorter, but really nobody's going to look at it that closely. Also, you can pull it and it'll tighten. It will make this stick up more. If you do that, it'll make it stick up more, make this look more flat. See, if I pull down a section, that's how it'll look. Or you can also, I like pushing it the opposite way, pushing it in, and that gives a more uniform look. So it's all up to you what you want to do, but this is the finished lei. I'm really happy how it turned out, and it's really going to match the school colors really well. And also, I'm sorry that I haven't been making that many videos lately. It's just been really busy with my homework and everything, but I will hopefully be able to make more either lei videos as well as my back to my card making videos. If you can leave your comments below of which type of video you rather see, then I can go ahead and start making that kind of video soon. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please leave your comments below, and have a great day. Bye.